I am up at, well, I guess I am descending from McCoy Station out here in the Mammoth Lakes, California area. And if you've been following my channel for any period of time, you know what that means. That means it's Rebelle Rally time. So we've been up here since 2 days ago. Yesterday the girls had tech inspection over in the resort area.
Welcome teams. Welcome friends, family, and partners. Thank you for all of you for helping get us to the starting line.
But they still show roads. Picture and it'll be good to go.
All right. Oh, hey. Is this trying too hard, Rob?
Yeah, you're trying too hard. There you go. And they flew through that with flying colors. We got up early this morning, came up here. They had some to McCoy Station up here at the high point, and they did team photos, and they had a little meeting, and then they headed out for day 0 prologue, and they're making their way to base camp 1. What's my plan? Well, my plan is the same thing my plan is pretty much every year, which is we're doing the boys chase. So this year, it's just Matt and I. So you can see Matt's here in front of me, and as we're making our way down here, and we're gonna head into town, get some groceries, do a few other things, and then I think we've got a general plan for the day. It's gonna be a little bit weird this year for the rally because they're gonna be at base camp 1 for a number of days, more days than I've ever seen them do a base camp before. And there is like a marathon leg or something they're doing around it. But in terms of chasing the rally like we kind of like to do, I don't know how much of a reality that's going to be today. We'll just kind of have to wait and see how it unfolds. We may just more kind of be generalized, exploring in the generalized areas as we make our way south to the finish line, which, by the way, they added 1 extra day to the rally this year. So instead of boys chase, taking place over 7 days, Matt and I are actually going to be out here for 8 days. So
Pull over to the side and get out of 4 low.
Yeah, I got to do the same. We're both in 4 low, descending this steep thing. Yeah, copy that. I'll be doing the same. So I think that's it. Does that fill you in on everything that's kind of going on here? Let me get myself out of 4 low, going back to 2 high. There we go. I'm shifted, and I guess we're gonna make our way into town, do the town stuff, get some groceries, fuel,
you want to go
all that.
to the grocery store first? You want to grab a lunch? What you want to do?
How about the grocery store first, and then maybe lunch after that?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go to the grocery store. Let's get our supplies we're gonna need for this boys chase. I don't know if this will be my only grocery store trip this trip. Does that make sense? I want to say that. Who knows? But let's go get some food. We got to the grocery store, put in some supplies, put in. Is that what I want to say? I don't think that's what they put in. Packed in? Maybe packed in? Bought? What's the right thing to say here? Anyways, we got some groceries. I got some things to eat. I got some sustenance, some things I'm going to need. Then we went and got some pizza for lunch. Just okay. Wasn't the best pizza in the world. I got the thin crust, and I like a good thin crust, and this was not really a great thin crust in my opinion, but it was okay. Toppings were good, cheese was good, everything else was good, just not my favorite crust. And after we did that, I went and we got some fuel. So we're all set, everything's full, and Matt and I are headed out. So Holly, Kara's teammate, gave Matt some Rebelle maps from a couple of years ago in this area. And there's a loop that Matt and I are going to go out here and run and find a place to camp out this way. I think it's about a 75-mile trip, roughly, from what I understand. It sounds like we're going to go through maybe a slot canyon or something. So should be fun. You know, we like to stay far away from the Rebelle as we can. So we're going to kind of, I think, just hang in this general area for at least a day, maybe two, let them get well out of here. Their current base camp is supposed to be somewhere down a little west of Tonopah, and then I think they're doing like loops out from there. So we don't want to be anywhere near that area. I don't want to have any risk of running into them on accident. So we'll be very mindful of that. So right now the plan is stay up here in this Mammoth area in the colder weather and go out, find some cool scenery, and eventually a place to camp. So let's get down the road and do the overlandy things. Our little transit along the highway has ended, and we are wheels on dirt, getting already into this little kind of canyon looking area that we were told about. Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Looked like as we were coming around the corner. Opens up a little bit more in here, but from what I understand, it's going to get a lot tighter, if I understood correctly, at some point here. So that should be fun, should be scenic. It's the stuff kind of stuff we like to see, right? Doing the overlandy thing. And I don't remember if did we say, are we camping out here? Matt, are we planning on camping out here?
No, we plan on camping closer to town around those hot springs that I showed you, somewhere in that vicinity.
Okay, copy that. All right, so there you go. So I guess we're not camping out here. For some reason I thought we were, but I guess we're not. So we're gonna run this loop, and I think this is what Matt said was, I don't know if the 75 miles included the pavement we just did, or if this is 75 miles on its own. I'm not really sure. But whatever. Those are not big distances for the kind of stuff we like to do. And this is, I don't even know if this is technical at all. I mean, right now we're just rolling along in two-wheel drive. I didn't even air down at, 30 miles an hour. So it's not even that rough. But it's pretty beautiful. I got some snow-capped mountains off there in the distance. Got some ridge lines up here, and I'm really going to be excited when we make our way down to wherever this narrow kind of slot canyon stuff is. So let's continue down the road, see what we find. Right before we came into that little canyon-ish looking area we just came into, which Matt, looking on the map, thought that was where the canyon was and had to be. Someone, I think they were with the Department of Transportation or Road Department or something here in California, and he stopped us, flagged us down, came and talked to us, and asked us if we'd ever been down in here before, and we said no. And he just said, well, he wanted to let us know that the road was pretty washed out. So we talked a little bit about what that meant and how he was defining that. And Matt and I said, yeah, we feel fine and comfortable, continuing on. And then he also told us, he said the canyon gets really, really, really narrow down here, like maybe not more than 8 feet wide with really tall sides, rock walls. And but Matt has the drone up right now. That's why we stopped here for a minute, because he's repositioning the drone. And it, like, from what he can see on the drone, it's just getting wider and wider, at least from the drone. So I don't know if that area we just went through, that, like, I mean, I guess that was kind of washed out, but it wasn't anything that I would even give, a second of thought to about driving this thing through. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe it gets worse up here. Maybe it gets narrower. So here is a little area here that looks a little more washed out, from what I can see around Matt, but still not that bad, I don't think. Yeah, no, never mind. It's not washed out at all. The road's fine right here. Over here on the driver's side a little bit, it is, but there's a nice clear path right here. So, point being, not really sure. I'm sure the gentleman meant very well, right? He doesn't want to see us get into trouble, so there's not a knock against him in any way. It's just interesting that we haven't really seen what he was talking about, and there's no sign that we're going to run into these tall canyon walls that are very narrow that he was concerned we were going to fit through. So I don't know. Maybe he meant much further up the road run. I don't know if he meant that area. It wasn't quite clear. It sounded like he was talking like in short order past where we were going. So I don't really know. Although up here, let me see if I can see around the corner here. Is it, there's definitely...
I see it on the drone now, I think, for entering the canyon.
Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was really starting to wonder. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I can see this is getting a little more high rock walls now. Okay, this is making a little more sense. So it sounds like we just needed to go a little further down where he was, from what he was telling us. So yes, I can see this is definitely getting a little more narrow. So Matt and I need to spot each other through here. I'm not sure. He told us that, there was a spot where it was only about 8 feet wide. Not sure how wide this truck is. I don't think I've ever actually measured the width. Is it 8 feet? I hope not. Maybe if I fold my mirrors in, I'll be under. But yeah, so I guess let's go up here and find out what this little canyon's all about, and how bad the washouts are, if from what he was telling us. We may have gotten to kind of this narrow-ish area. We just had a Tacoma come through here, and he was telling us right here it's a little, we can see this is washed out, right? But this is kind of washed out, but I think we'll be okay. We'll kind of come right here and skirt this. But he said further down it is getting more narrow. He did say more narrow, didn't he?
That's the much more narrow, but more off camber.
More off camber, okay, which make it kind of tipping us into the wall. So I guess we'll find out what we're going to get into, but we think we're good right here, so we're going to keep pressing forward. that was not bad at all. It looked a little worse than it was going to be. Matt, kind of like his back tire slid in a little bit. I don't know if that'll come across in the film, and that kind of just a brief moment was a little bit of a uh-oh moment, but it was fine. He recovered from it just fine, and because I was able to see what he did, I didn't make the same mistake, if you want to call it a mistake. Okay, this is getting a little twisty and off camber-ish through here now. Yeah, this is the right level of fun for the camper here. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Am I stuck on something? I seem to be a little bound up. You know what? Let's try some four-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and get in four-wheel drive here. And there we go. We're in four-wheel drive. Let's see here. What did I hit? Okay. It was just a little embankment there. I think I was struggling to get up in two-wheel drive. I've been in two-wheel drive this whole time, so needed a little bit of extra power there. So we got that, and it's looking like it's getting a little wide again up here. I don't know if that was the part the gentleman in Tacoma was telling us about. Unsure. But there you go. We'll continue on down this thing, and so far so good. Well, that was a heck of a little flexed out section there, wasn't it?
Oh, well, that was fun.
That was fun. That's the kind of good fun I like to have in this, where it looks a little bit like it's going to be sketch, and then it turns out not to be such a big deal.
I'm anxious to look at the video footage to see what, articulated like that look like. Hold on, this is another, oh crap. Oh, big crap.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, come up here.
All right, let's go. I'm coming. Like I'm talking to the mic. I'm supposed to be talking to Matt. To you. What am I saying? Now Matt's got me in a fluster. All right, let's go see what's happening up here. All right, so here's what we're looking at right here. And I know this stuff never comes across on camera, ever, like it is. But you can kind of see, so you don't want to get down in here. I don't know how much of a fall this is. I mean, this is about 18 inches, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
but
probably.
the problem is, in these rigs, as top heavy as they are, you'll get very off camber here. I can tell you from seat of the pants, about 20 degrees is extraordinarily uncomfortable with that camper on there. So I would definitely not want to get in here, because I think that put us into that territory, and I wouldn't want to come up over here and whack into this rock. So Matt and I are going to give each other a spot through here, and yeah. What do you think, Matt? We're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, I think we'll be all right.
So we're gonna try to just ride this rocks right here.
It's just I just don't have.
And then
I don't
we'll
think either
ride
one of
the
us have
ditch.
visibility to aim well enough for that spot.
Agreed.
So
Okay, well let's see if we can get through here. Straighten up a little bit, Matt. There you go. Okay, go slow. Go real slow. I don't know if I like this. All right, start cutting, driver. Cut, driver. There you go. More, driver. Right there. Okay, you're on the little ledge. I wouldn't come back yet. There you go. Keep coming. Okay, you're on the ditch. Keep it. Yep. Oh, stop. You need to come back this way some. You're okay. Okay, straighten up right there. All right, I don't know what's happening with that rear. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. Okay. Yep. You're gonna come down right here. Go slow. You're okay. You're pretty much out of the big part of the ditch.
Stay over here to stay flatter.
Yeah. You're gonna come up over here, but it's not too bad. You're okay. Yep, I gotcha. There you go.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
I'll come back for you. Yep, you're looking good. Hold that line right there. Hold that. Little driver. Driver. Yep, little driver now. You're about to climb. Come back passenger. Right there. Hold that. Little passenger. Right there. Go straight. Yep, straight out. Yeah, that looks perfect. Little driver. Stay more driver. Come a little higher on that one. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Little driver. Come driver. Stay there. Back. You're good. Just keeping you off that other rock. Now passenger. There you go. Straighten out. Perfect. Clear.
I'm happy with this, getting a little bit of like excitement in here.
I know, me too.
It's good.
I really wasn't expecting this.
No, me neither. This is fun. This is the right level of fun for these.
I agree.
Slide into the pits. And I might want to go more passenger. Yeah, right there. See if that'll help. We just exited the tight part of the canyon. I think we're back out. You can see here it's very wide right here. You can't see it, but back over my shoulder, just around that corner. We just came around the corner and decided to stop right here because the Rebelle course that we're following from a couple years ago that Holly gave to Matt with all those checkpoints on it. This was checkpoint 7 right here. This was a black, and we figured why not, let's stop. I got rid of my sweatshirt, got some water. Matt's letting the dogs out, and just taking a little minute of R&R here. In case I did not mention it, we did not air down going through any of that stuff, and part of that is due to laziness. And apologies to my brother. I know it upsets him when I say that. He one of my last videos, he texted me and he's like, I almost fell out of my chair when you told me that you didn't air down because you were being lazy, because I'm not typically a very lazy person, which is why he probably thought that. But man, I just hate airing these things up when I don't have to. So Paul, there you go. Anyways, in this particular situation, I'm actually very glad I did not air down. And the reason for that is because when we're getting into this kind of like off-cambery stuff, that extra squish in that tire, that'll give you a few degrees more lean, because the truck gets lower on that side, right? Because there's less pressure in the tire, it's going to sit down lower. And so I prefer kind of in these like off-cambery situations to have as much air in my tires as I can. So I am not at all disappointed I did not air down. And to my knowledge, I did not puncture any tires. So that would be one of the main reasons I would want to air down, is just to have a better chance of that not happening. So all in all, I think we're in good shape, and the road hasn't been too crazy rough when we're moving at speed, which is good. Slow stuff, it doesn't matter for air down or not in terms of comfort, at least not for me. Okay, that's enough rambling for the moment. Matt's got the dogs back there, letting them do their potty thing, so I'll let that finish up and we'll get back in the rigs and keep marching on. Along our route was this little pullout that we turned into. It's got a nice little fence. It's done up. It's zhuzhed up a bit, but it's marking some petroglyphs. If you can see them back here. And yeah, I don't really know what they are, but Matt and I we spotted right here. I don't know if I can't go over the fence. I can't get that close to it. But let me turn the camera around. I don't know if you can see that. Does that not look like an automobile? How old is that? Really? Absolutely. That looks like a hot air balloon.
This is drunk college kids from 1992. Just came out here and threw a bunch of crap in the house.
That's what you're going
This
with?
isn't ancient people doing, no.
I don't know what it is. I mean, that almost looks like Bart Simpson.
Right. There's a cheeseburger.
Well, is this BLM? Is that what someone said? I can't remember.
Yes, BLM.
BLM. So BLM thought it's, even if it was drunk college kids from the 90s, they thought it significant enough to put a fence around it.
Really?
Just rolled ourselves back onto some pavement here.
Take a right.
Taking a right. Copy that. And I don't know where we're going from here. I mean, ultimately to camp. There was some pretty, I wasn't really filming it back there, but the roads were hecka washboard roads. And okay, so if we're taking a right, looks like we're getting back on dirt. So, attention climbers. Access happy and sad boulders via Chalk Bluff Road. So there must be some good climbing out here, I'm guessing. I used to climb. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. No, I'm not good at it. So don't take that as I was a climber. That is not at all the case. But I did occasionally used to go climbing. And I'm not like a big heights guy, so climbing is one of those things that pushes me a little bit beyond my comfort zone.
Back there that said attention climbers.
I did see that sign. Yeah, I'm guessing there's some good climbing out here.
I saw it was the full prep. What else did it say?
It was just saying about like what roads to take to get to the climbing. Did you bring your ropes and your shoes?
I did not.
Darn it. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe there's some good climbing out here. Matt and I were talking on the radio a bit ago. A lot of this land that's out here over by, there's like some water and a river back there a bit, that it's owned by the city of Los Angeles. So when you look on Gaia or Onyx, you know, or whatever flavor of mapping tool you're using, it will tell you that it's owned by the city of Los Angeles, and there is even some signs along the way there that tell you it's owned by the city of Los Angeles. And you might be like, well, what the heck, Rob? You guys are very far north, up near Mammoth Lakes. Why does the city of Los Angeles own land out here? And my understanding is, if it has anything to do with water, they own a lot of like the water and the water rights and those sorts of things, even way the heck out here, so like all over the state. I don't know that oof, that was a bump. I don't know that I fully understand all the workings of it, but
an area for RV camping.
Yeah, definitely some RVs out here. Where'd my thing go? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what the heck they're doing driving those RVs on these washboards. So anyways, so there you go. There's like your odd fact for the day. The city of Los Angeles owns a bunch of land out here. Something to do with water. Maybe like the underground aquifers or whatever it is. I don't know. I have to do some research about that. That might be a good thing to do for this channel, right? I could actually tell you real facts rather than just my conjecture for what I believe. Wouldn't that be novel? Novel? Is that the word I wanted? I don't know. Whatever.
Aside from it being so close to the road, that's a cool spot on that bluff line.
Yeah, got some big old boulders tucked in there. We're getting close.
Yeah, this is a no-go. Gotta figure out how to turn around.
Yeah, it's looking pretty tight from here. Let me know if you need a spot. I think he's got it. So we're getting close to getting back to pavement from this little loop we've been running out here. And I started seeing just some kind of offshoots to the right that kind of position themselves up against some of these bluffs, and we thought, well, you know, as windy as it is, maybe we could go check one of those out. So I'm stopped here just waiting.
The sun's behind me, so I can't really see where the turnout points are.
Do you need me to come spot you?
Yeah, see if you can help me find one.
Okay, I'm coming down there. All right, I'll be right back. Let's go spot Matt. Just as I was about to get up there, he finally got it sorted out. It's coming back down behind me, and I guess we'll go check out another one. That one was way too narrow to get up, so I don't know if any of the others will be any better, but we'll see what we can find. All right, we got up the road a little bit further, and Matt did not want to. This one looks wider, but he didn't want to drive down this one, and I don't really want to drive down it either, just in case it's difficult to get turned around. So I'm gonna come up here and scout it on foot and see what, if anything, I can find up here. Of course, when I decide to do this on foot, it's going back for like miles on end. Okay, maybe I change of plans. Maybe I will go back and get the truck, because I don't see any end to this in sight. Let me see. I'll at least go up to the next corner. All right, I got up to the next corner. I decided to keep going. I don't know how far back the road is. Not too crazy far, but I can't see the trucks anymore. This is good, right? Big area. It's not really all that protected from the wind, but it's certainly wide open, and the views don't suck. So I'm gonna go back and talk to Matt, and let's talk about if this make a good camp. I think it could. Just not gonna have the best wind protection.
What's the verdict?
Let me stop breathing.
All that effort, was it worth it or not?
So there's not really any good wind block up there. It's a little bit on a high spot, but we could easily park 15 of these rigs up there.
Really?
It's a huge area.
Is it beautiful? I mean, you guys...
It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah?
I'd be perfectly fine camping there.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We found an acceptable spot to place our rigs. Put myself here, Matt's right there. We both got nice and level, and yeah, this will work. This will do just fine. At the moment, the wind's not blowing too hard, which is kind of nice. Although there has been some gusts that have come through. But look over my shoulder back here. Nice view, right? Doesn't suck. I'm good with this. All right. What time is it? It's 5:45, so we got about 45 minutes of daylight. There's no live for the rally tonight because it's a prologue day, so we won't be watching that this evening. And I think I'm just gonna scare up some food. I might try to get caught up on some work, and I guess we'll just see how the rest of the evening winds down. This will be a shocker to absolutely no one who watches my channel with any regularity, but I decided to have, protein sludge because I like it. And today I'm mixing it in cottage cheese, which is kind of makes it a little more like a cheesecake than when I mix it with yogurt. What I'm a little bit worried about at the moment is there might not have been quite enough cottage cheese in here for the amount of protein I just dumped in there, and I'm winding up with kind of more like dry protein balls of some sort. But you know what? I'll still eat it regardless. I'll still like it too. What do you think? Yeah, it's almost like I don't know, like a very dry cheesecake maybe. Let's try it. That works. That'll keep me alive. All right, it's not like crazy late, but it's late enough that I need a good night's sleep. My Garmin is telling me that my body battery is at 5%, and that is the lowest it shows, and that's probably because I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in a couple nights, so I'm looking forward to that. Got all the evening stuff done, so I'm good. I don't really have anything else to do. I can go to bed. And my Garmin thinks I need at least 9 hours of sleep, so I'd be very happy to get 9 solid hours of sleep. That'd be wonderful. So I gotta get to bed soon if I'm gonna do that, because I'll be up at about 5:30 in the morning trying to get some work done, just get a few hours in, get caught up on some administrative stuff and some other stuff I need to kind of do, and before Matt and I hit the road. Probably tomorrow, maybe around noon. There's a midday show tomorrow for the rally that we'll check out. So maybe we'll watch that and then we'll hit the road. Yeah, I appreciate you following along with me today. We got a bunch more days to go. Tomorrow starts day 1 of 8. So Matt and I will be running around for at least the next 8 days until we get down to the finish and seeing the girls. And I think we're going to see a lot of cool stuff. So I hope you stay tuned. Hope you check it out. And I hope you are enjoying following along. I'm just rambling because I'm tired. So that's it. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you. I'll see you in the morning.